Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer updates. Starting with the Lewandowski saga, it has been reported that Barcelona are very unhappy with Bayern about not answering their phone calls, official calls for negotiations. Bayern are not picking any of the calls from Matteo Alemany. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Ousmane Dembele, whose contract has officially expired. He is not a Barca player anymore. We're going to be discussing about his future and what next for Ousmane Dembele moving forward. So guys, as we get right into those stories in more detail, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barcelona and Bayern Munich have developed a rather hostile relationship as they look for the best solution for Robert Lewandowski's problem. The Pole wants to leave the Bavarian Giants this summer, and he's pushing for a move to Catalonia, no doubt. Bayern have received 3 offers from Barca thus far. Reports suggest they did not reply to the first two, that is 32 million plus 5 million euros, and also that offer of 35 plus 5 million euros, and rejected the third one, which amounted to 40 million plus 10 million euros. So what do Bayern really want? They have set the asking price at 50 in fixed fees and will not wither from the same. Between all this, Javier Cesares has reported that Barcelona are annoyed at Bayern about not picking up official calls. Matteo Alemany has been calling and calling the Bavarian Giants to inquire about Lewandowski, but they have refused to even talk to them. Barcelona have had a fairly decent relationship with the Bundesliga Giants, especially after Thiago Alcantara's transfer. They have faced each other on 7 occasions in the last decade, with just one of them going Barca's way. July 1st marks the official starting date of the summer transfer window, and fans from both teams should expect this Lewandowski saga to stretch on for a while. For sure, it's going to stretch on for a while because of Bayern, nothing else. Bayern are just making things complicated for no good reason. Um, Up to the extent of not picking calls. Not picking calls. Matteo Alemany have been sweating. I've been sweating under the aces, calling them, nobody is picking. Is that the level that Bayern are taking it to? Like, not picking calls again? Because they don't even want to sell in the first place. That's just what we should know. Bayern don't want to sell in the first place. All these are astronomical fees that they are asking is just to scare away Barca, but they have not succeeded in scaring them away. That's why, all right, we'll not pick up a calls from Barcelona. Let's just see like that. So Barca are worried, and I even heard that Barca have been sending the offers now through Burofax. So it's a complicated situation, very complicated, to the extent of not picking calls. That tells you how the relationship between these two clubs are just getting bad and bad with each passing day because of Robert Lewandowski. Bayern are the one bringing all this confusion for no good reason. Next season, Lewandowski is a free agent. And if Lewandowski decided I'm leaving Bayern, and by doing so, Bayern will have nothing when it comes to a transfer fee. They will have nothing. They will profit nothing from his sale if next season he leave. So, is it not better for Bayern to think that taking whatever Barca gave them, I don't know, is a 50 million that I've refused again, is far better than nothing for next season? So that is the problem. It still baffles me how Bayern are taking this saga, stretching it day after day after day for no good reason. So that's where the problem lies. Bayern are not picking phone calls. I never knew this would come to this kind of level of not picking phone calls, So Matteo Alemany, we all know he's the one in charge of the calling, the transfer negotiations, and so on and so forth. But now that things are the way it is, that have brought a lot of worry within the Barcelona camp on what to do next. Because it's not getting funny anymore. It's not getting funny anymore. And yesterday we got reports of Lewandowski himself willing to take things drastically if this thing goes if Bayern continues to do what they're doing I don't know how true it is, but they are saying that Lewandowski wants to take drastic measures. But nothing was like pinpointed the kind of drastic measures he wants to take. But he's tired of all this from Bayern Munich. Because at the end of the day, his relationship with Bayern is shattered. Even if he ends up staying with them, So let's see what happens. If this thing continues to go on and on and on for a very long time, then let's see the level. Let's see the what Lewandowski will do. Let's see what Barca will do. Let's see what Bayern will do. Because we can't stop talking about all this, because it's very important we get every single update on this situation. Knowing fully well how long we have been linked with Robert Lewandowski, it will be interesting to see how all this ends up before next season kicks off. Then, moving on to the next story of discussion, June 30th is finally over, and Ousmane Dembele's contract with Barcelona has clocked up. The Frenchman has officially become a free agent, and he is clubless. Should he choose to continue at the club after today, he will be registered as a new player, which will be a huge hassle for Barcelona. They already face trouble with the registration of new signings, Andres Christensen and Frank Casey, due to wages, and this will be a cherry on top of the truly horrible cake. Dembele has had an official renewal offer on the table from Barca since the month of December, which he has not chosen to respond to. The terms in that offer amount to nearly 7.5 million euros in annual wages, plus 3.5 million euros in bonuses. According to several reports, Barcelona rescinded that offer this week and instead tabled a very low offer that summed to 6 million in wages plus 1.5 million euros in performance-related add-ons. These terms are believed to be well below Dembele's demands of a salary package of 20 million euros. Meanwhile, Barca are negotiating with Leeds United to sign Rafinha, who was thought to be Dembele's replacement on the right wing. The English side won no less than 70 to 75 million euros for the Brazilian, which is what Chelsea have paid. Dembele may have become a free agent, but it is far from the end of this saga until the World Cup winner finds a new club. Expect the news to gain more sketchyburg each passing day. So Ousmane Dembele's contract is over, not a Barca player, clubless, he deserves to be. So let's see how it goes. If Barca will still sign him, but let's not forget, if Barca want to go for Ousmane again, he will be coming now as a new player, but it's going to be very, 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 very tricky compared to when his contract will just be renewed, because now Barca are going like for a new player who has no club, right? That is where the problem lies. But are you sure? That's what I think. Barca will not even extend that guy's contract. I mean, because of the fact that registration and many complications when it comes to new players again. I mean, it's going to be bringing more complications, and I think that can still scare Barca away from even thinking about the Dembele renewal. Now that the player is still adamant that he wants higher wages, his demands are quite high, and Barcelona's offer, according to him, is not that high, it's small, then there's no way out of this, because nobody wants to, to dance to the tunes of the other. Dembele's agent want higher and something better than what Barca just offered, but Barca Barca have vowed that they will never add something to their highest offer. So let's see how things go. But Rafinha's pursuit is still strongly, because Barca want to move away from Ousmane Dembele, given the fact that they don't care about him. They want by Rafinha right now. But Chelsea are in the fray. That's why it is so complicated as it stands. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.